What up? Like I said, I've returned. Your girl has returned. Hopefully, it could stay longer. Hold on for a second. Give me a second. What's up, you guys? Um, let's see.
What's up, you guys?
Oh, this is the echo. This is the echo, you guys. So, what's up, you guys? I'm back. Like I said, I would do. And anybody wants to, I don't know. I think I don't know if Frost or anybody will get on the panel who wants to do that. Give me a second. Why is this thing is just being buggy? This thing is being fucking buggy. All right, whatever. Like I said, maybe and some people want to get in on the panel. If not, then I'll to continue on the show. Say what happens. See what happens. What's good as usual? As usual as it is. I wish I had music on. You know what? I'm just gonna share it. Fuck it. I don't care about the. You know what? I received a really bogus thing from YouTube and they copy claim another of my video. Keep doing that, YouTube. Keep doing that. I really love that. Really shows how your system is really broken. I really love it. You know why? Because that is my original work. And the only bogus thing that it just don't make no sense to you of YouTube is you want to copy claim because of the music. The music is copyright free music. I give credit to that person. I even put a description and link in everything. And I don't understand how YouTube's gonna be doing that bogus ass shit. That video was made in April. All of a sudden they just somebody did a copyright claim on it. Really? Really? Y'all this is what happens when greedy ass corporations want to do anything to get their money. What did I have to? God, I really, really had it up the year. I'm not in the greatest mood for real. I'm just in a bitchy ass mood. Like, uh, I'm just like had it up the air with YouTube, like for real. Another of my videos been copyright claimed. I was like, what? Oh, because it's music. Is it copyright free music? How? Where is the logic of that? Where is the logic of that? I don't understand that. I really don't understand. You know what? I'm tired of complaining about it because every time I say about it, it's like with YouTube is out there, they're bullshit. I'm not even monetized. So, hold on for a second, y'all. What's up, for viewers? How you doing? Welcome to my live stream. What was that? Did Nightbot? What was going on? Hey, Sandra Hopton. Be happy. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's really hard in the YouTube street. Hey, Collected Panda. The link is up there if you want to hop on. I'm just, it's really sad. Okay, here.
Hello.
What's up? Give you a second, Collected Panda. All right.
Oh, fuck.
Oh man, I'm gonna dispute it because that's just some bullshit. You're not gonna copy claim my work. I worked that damn video. I'm gonna dispute that shit. That is bogus.
Was it YouTube that did it or was it a person?
I did that video in April. All of a sudden, somebody copyright claim it, and it's music. It's the music that I use is copyright free music. So I'm I'm not doing anything that and plus I even put the link because I was told like make sure you provide the link and where it belongs to, and that's what I did. Boom, all of a sudden I just received that. It's like I did that like in fucking April. Why now? That's some bullshit. And that was a review on the arcade that I did a video.
Mm.
I don't know. They keep doing that. It's like, what music can I use? I'm using the copyright free music that is royalty free music. That is, I don't understand how is that. I think they're just abusing the damn system because they thought I'm somehow monetized. I'm not even fucking monetized because it just don't make any sense to me.
Are you close to getting monetized?
Well, I'm only at 800. What 838?
Mm. The reason
Once
why I
you hit 1K,
stop you from getting monetized if you got so many strikes.
it's not strike, it's claim. That's the difference. Strike is a whole different ball game. Claim is just you can have this video, but you can't monetize it. That's the thing. I'm not even monetized, so
On this balancing game, do you get to choose your character?
yeah, you can choose your character
I mean,
in Paladin.
design them and everything.
You could buy the skins. There's skin sets provided. You go over there. If I were, if I had my console, I would tell you where to go so you could buy skins. Because they have different kind of skin, and especially they're coming out with their holidays one.
They got male players, right?
Of course, they got female and male.
I think it's the right one.
There's different paladin. Yeah, that's the only one. There's only one paladin. There can't be any other.
No, is it Paladin or Palatins?
Paladin is Paladins.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Paladin.
Yeah, yeah. Plural. Yeah, okay. So I was trying to make sure I'm downloading the right game.
Of course. First, you got to do the tutorial before you ever start the game. So that's how it works. And then you get in there, you go for deathmatch, onslaught, or you go for or you want just want all three of them, onslaught and siege. There's different kinds of. There's a
Can
different
y'all hear me?
kinds of. Hey, Galactic Panda.
So it's no walkthrough.
What's up?
Okay, there's different kinds of how you say champions. That's what they call champions.
Yep.
There's one that do damage. There's one that does support. There's a group of support. There's a group of damage. It depends which one goes with you. If you're a type of person who like to do damage, you like to go in the front line, then damage is your type.
Or
Or
tank.
or you're a type or tank. Yeah, tank as well. There's tank and there's support, meaning there's healers and what else? There's support, tank,
And then there's
and damage.
flank.
Flank. Yeah. Those are those types. Just at first, I'd rather you, Silent J, practice in which champion are suited for you before you start the game. Because you need to know which character, goes with you. Because when I started, I didn't which one is like suited for me. The one I started was Genos, but I was really bad at it. But when I used another character was Tyra, she was damaged, so I'm pretty good with damage.
Hmm.
Yeah.
There's a lot of free games on here. I'm just looking. A lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
Try Brawlhalla. There's Brawlhalla. It is a if you're it's similar to Super Smash Bros. Yeah.
Smite's a good one too.
I like the the walkthrough games and character building games.
Who is William Armstrong?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
William Armstrong.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
William, can you type in the chat and tell me, because I'm gonna set this rule for everybody. It's no disrespect for everybody. You have to ask permissions for me to if you want to be on the panel. I don't let anybody on like that. So I need someone to let me know if you're going to be on it. Me what? I mean, I want you to write in the chat who you are because I never seen you before, and you have to ask me. I'm not trying to be rude. It's just you got to ask me what is it like. Hey Kimmy, can I be on the panel? And I'll let you on. You can't just be on the panel without my consent. Um, are you still here, William? Just write in the chat.
Yeah. He said hi and then he said, "Can I join?"
Okay. All right. Not a problem. As long as you just ask,
Oh, sorry about
not a
that.
problem. It's okay. Not a problem.
I was going to type in chat, but my iPad's keyboard is a little laggy, so it doesn't really allow me to type fast.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I just gotta be careful because there's some trolls who wants to make a
Yeah.
I've
want to
seen.
make
I
a
think I've
scene,
seen you in Goblin
and so
215's
I just
chat. I
gotta.
believe. I believe I have.
Yeah, but that's more than likely true.
Yeah, so it's just like trust me, there's trolls who wants to make a scene and want to make themselves known, and so
Oh,
I just gotta be careful.
Yeah.
I think how Kimmy the doll came across to me was, I believe, are you a moderator for Goblin 215?
She is.
Yeah,
That's how
I
I
am.
came. That's how I came across your channel. Then through his chat.
Yeah, he's my good friend.
So that's how I ended up discovering Kimmy's channel through him.
Yeah, I go through him and always watch his stuff, and especially when he rage.
So that's how. Yeah, that's how I ended up discovering your great channel.
Yeah, I also do stream games, but right now I'm just waiting for them to finish remodeling my apartment. So I'll be back next week actually, November 8th. They gave me the date.
Well, that's actually great news. To me, I'm often a person who plays video games such as Alex Kidd or Sega Genesis type games privately and or Pac-Man. I don't stream the retro games because there's people who can do a better job than I can at
Oh,
that.
Okay. Well,
Kimmy,
eh.
you ever
I
heard the
suppose
game called Vigor?
What?
what? I can hear you, Simon
A game
J.
called Vigor.
With the
A game
V?
called what?
Yeah, Vigor.
Vigor.
Oh, okay. Well, I was like, wait, what?
I heard of it, but I don't use it.
Hmm. I
No,
never.
me either. I haven't. I never heard of it.
It's under
I
the
never
board
heard of
game
it.
for Xbox One.
Oh.
Yeah, you got me.
Well, for me, that's weird.
I was trying to tell Kimmy in the chat, hi, I am William Armstrong, that I may have been in your chat before a little bit, but I also wanted to say to in the chat that I have seen Kimmy in Goblin Stream, so that it might seem familiar to me, but might not seem familiar to Kimmy.
Yeah, I mean, it's just that, I'm a very forgetful person, so they
If
know. Also,
yeah,
I hope people don't take it offense to it. I was like, hey, sometimes I'm very forgetful, but it's just the way it happens. So, and yeah, so some people are very patient with me, and they're like, Jimmy, we know you. You always you're forgetful.
yeah, I can
But
tell that.
yeah, so it's just that once, but I'll trust me, I will never forget. Once I'll keep it in mind. Keep it in mind.
My YouTube identity has my face smiling outside of a condo complex as the background and me smiling in it.
Wait, what?
My
All
YouTube
right, so
picture has a picture of me smiling out, and my picture is taken outside of a YouTube or a condo complex where I live at, and I was smiling in the photo,
yeah,
wearing a
I see
blue
it.
shirt. That's me.
All right.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And
What are you
my
laughing from, Jay?
my StreamYard picture is different than my YouTube art picture because I'm wearing a white shirt for my StreamYard picture, but my YouTube has a blue shirt.
Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about. Because I was like, wait.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a
okay. I see.
difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Me,
see the difference now.
yeah, in this one, I'm actually just staring at the screen, like staring openly I'm staring at the screen, but not really having my camera on as often because I've been on the camera so much for my own YouTube channel that I'm kind of starting to get a little tired of having my face shown. So people have already seen it in my past videos.
You should make a logo then.
Oh, I'm not a good artist, so my face picture counts.
Or use like I don't know, like some people use their favorite character as a
Yeah,
little
mine.
thumbnail.
Logo.
Yeah, like Silent
Yeah.
J.
I like to have my face as a brand to show that this is William Armstrong, that my videos, me talking and being in my videos, my own face, syncs up with my YouTube art, my YouTube picture, channel picture, and it syncs up with my social media, so people automatically know that what you see in the video is what you're getting to see on social media, nothing more, nothing less. What you see is what you get.
Oh, okay. All right.
True. True.
I'm about the what you see is what you get. What is that?
I'm
What are you laughing?
I don't know. Silent Play is just
It's
laughing to himself. I think he's watching something. I don't know. He's probably watching some TV show.
It's probably watching American Dad again.
Ah, okay. I was like, what is
Yeah,
going on?
so expect my typing on the iPad keyboard to be a bit poor quality because it's an older iPad and the typing often tends to lag behind.
All right, hold on a second, guys.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Okay, it's not a problem. It's not a problem.
Kimmy, have you heard of
Thank you for letting me know.
You're welcome. It was saying I capital M William Armstrong when I meant I am. So yeah, it was embarrassing. You're welcome.
It's okay. Trust me. Sometimes I be typing too fast and then I miss a word, so it's all right. It's not a
How's
problem.
the weather where you are?
Hold on for a second.
Okay.
All right, I'm back. I got distracted.
Where I'm at, it's raining right now, cloudy and raining. But how is the weather where you are?
Are you in the Midwest?
I'm in the southeast.
It's cold and cloudy, so it does look like it's going to rain tonight.
What's that running water noise?
That's Galactic Panda, probably. He's probably getting himself to eat or something.
Oh.
Kimmy, have you heard?
Yeah, you're going to hear some background they're going to be doing.
Okay. How did you discover Goblin 215?
I think I think Goblin discovered me, actually. He came through my channel.
And I came to his channel and forget how I found his, but I found yours through him in live stream chat.
I think that's how it happened, if I recall. I think Goblin came by to my channel and he saw me, and I saw him he keep coming by to my channel, and then I started going to his channel, and that's ever since, actually.
I've been an infrequent visitor, but I've been infrequently visiting his channel as I know he doesn't I know he doesn't have much time to live stream as much. But having that said, I'm kind of like a dog that will start wandering around on YouTube sniffing for channels to find involving video gaming, like retro gaming. If I like what I see, I come in and sit down and watch.
Yeah, because Goblin. Last time I recall, Goblin is doing something personal, so I totally understand. So his personal life goes first, then over YouTube.
Yes, I can see that. Me, I'm sort of like a little puppy dog that is like let loose to explore things around itself, around the world around it. And I start sniffing to find good content. If I find something I like, I just be like, here I am. I can sit down and watch this and be amazed. And stare at it and just watch the content. Huh?
For me, as my channel, I do a little bit of I play a little bit of retro gaming. I play some indie games. I play that is today's game. So I do just a little bit of everything.
Mine is having a dog waking up with a dog sticking its nose in your face
All
after
right,
you
I'm
woke up
back.
from a bedtime nap.
What the fuck?
I love animals, so I love dogs and cats. So having to wake up to see a dog stick its nose in your face, that's even very rare that a dog will do that.
Yeah, I like dogs too. They're my favorite. I would like to get in the future to get what kind of dog? It's not a German Shepherd. A husky. I love huskies. They're cute.
Mine is a little Shih Tzu poodle that will have a tendency to be on top of your chest while you're sleeping on your back, and in some cases, you might actually wake yourself up with the dog on top of you, like looking at you when you need to get up out of bed.
My dog likes to snuggle with me.
Oh yeah, his dog is cute.
There's the friendly otaku. I've seen him. I've seen friendly otaku before.
Hey Ataku, how you doing? Star Wars. Hey girl. Oh girl, I need to message you Star Wars because I know you played that game. I got Star Wars Battlefield.
I
I need
didn't mean
to hit you up.
didn't mean to say him. I didn't mean that. Oops.
I appreciate it, Ataku, for dropping a like for me. I appreciate it. So yes, you guys, I'm gonna repeat this again. I guess some people just don't get, because didn't see the video or things like that. I will do a giveaway once I get back to my apartment and get things rolling. And it's a giveaway. It's a gift card of one for PS4 and one for Xbox One. Only two lucky winners. And here's the rules, you guys. Okay, make sure you're subbed and make sure you're active in the chat to chance to win. You know, and those two lucky winners, make sure they follow me on Discord or Twitter so I can send the message and I can give you the code. So make it easier.
And y'all got a choice too, whether you want like a Steam gift card or Xbox or PlayStation, right?
I'm only doing two lucky winners. I was going to do three, but I'm just
Okay.
going to do two. Yeah. So two lucky winners. But I will get due with for PC winners. So let me get to that. But I'm just doing two. So don't worry. I haven't forgot anybody who does PC. I will give you a gift card for you guys as well. But first, I just want to just do two, and then once I'm done with the giveaway, I will do a giveaway for PC gamers as well. So I'm just doing two, but anyone who's had PS4 or Xbox One, so I'm going to start with the PS4, and people have to let me know what kind of consoles they use, so.
I'm kind of exempt because I use an Xbox 360 and PS3, so
I understand. Totally understand. I'm just giving back to the community, those especially those who support me, and I would like to give like a giveaway.
I use Steam as well, but I don't have a PC right now at the moment, so I'm kind of out of luck.
I'm not doing Steams right now for the giveaway. I will do that like next time, but I'm just doing two of those things, just doing consoles right now. So, but in the future, I am planning on going for a PC. I want to be for PC gaming in the future, so right now I'm just doing consoles.
Kimmy's gonna build a monster rig, and she's gonna do 1080p streams.
Man, I think I know somebody who can build me one.
You should go for it.
I'm going to see. Let me see if the price is right and this person willing to help. Yeah, I'm going for it. Actually.
Oh, nice.
I'm really going for it.
I'm watching a Brian Trusty stream right now, so I have a stream muted so I don't broadcast a stream in the background.
What the fuck?
It's cool. So definitely for sure, I'm going for the future of PC gaming because I want to do that because there's some games that I really want to play that not many consoles could, especially if you want to play some of retro gaming.
Oh yeah,
So
like
I'm
emulators and stuff like that.
like what is that game that I forgot? Final Fight. Ah, I love Final Fight.
Which
Final Fight. That's my favorite game, and I really want to play Castlevania. Oh yeah,
I don't know. I'm
Castlevania.
thinking of Fatal Fury, not Fatal Final Fight.
Yeah, I know people get confused with that one, but
Yeah,
I'm definitely going for
Final Fight.
Final Fight. I want because it's very hard. Well, Xbox One does have retro gaming, but they have Neo Geo games.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they actually have like as far as like. Well, no, I think you might be right on that, but I thought they had like more retro games.
I wonder, you guys, for my retro gamer fans over there, do you guys want me to play King of All Monsters?
King of what?
King of All Monsters.
Oh, I thought you said King of Fighters. I was like,
I already got King of Fighters.
oh, okay,
Unless if
okay.
you want me to get another King of Fighters, like the one I got was the King of Fighter. What is it? I think it's 99. Yeah,
Hmm,
King of
nice.
Fighter 99. The reason why I got a King of Fighter 99 is because back then when I was like I had PS2, I did have that game and I regretted ever giving it away. And that was like the
Oh
ultimate thing. I was so upset. I can't believe I did that. I was like, whoa, why I did that? I had that game. I have that game. And when I saw it, like Xbox One was selling it for the King of Fighter
jeez.
99, I just had to get it back.
Well, actually, I think
But
you
it's
can get it digitally now. But I mean, if you had a physical
I got
copy,
it. It's so good. Yeah, I mean, I will do people enjoy me play King of Fight. I'll play that again. Oh, there's Silent J playing Paladin.
yeah, yeah, I saw that. What's he up to?
Did he even did the tutorial? I bet he gonna play Lex.
See who he picks.
Yo,
Oh, he
Silent.
picked Lex.
I knew it. Let's see what he's in. Is he playing as what Siege? He playing over Siege or Onslaught or Team Deathmatch?
Could be Siege.
Did he did the tutorial?
I think he did. I'm not sure.
Here I am.
You dropped me straight to here though. So
Hey, what's up, man?
I was trying to type
No,
to
because
Richard, or not Richard, Brian Trusty stream and tell him hello too.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I'm
But Silent J.
William, but I'm often shy, so yeah.
Eh,
I know. It's okay.
yeah. No need to be shy either, you know.
I bet Kimmy has never tried Sonic Mega Collection Plus or Sonic Mega Collection.
Oh man. I want to play some Sonic.
Brian Trusty's doing Sonic Drift 2 right now.
Sonic Drift 2.
That was a Japanese only game though.
Oh,
It never came out in the West. Sonic Drift did.
Oh, okay. So no wonder I never heard of it. I was like,
Sonic Drift 2 is available only on the Sonic Gems collection on GameCube. Only.
yeah, I know there was like several arcade games of Sonic 2.
I have Sonic Drift on the Sonic Mega Collection Plus, and I also have played Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the Game Gear edition, through Sonic Gems. But Sonic Mega Collection Plus I own on Xbox. There's quite a few Sonic Game Gear games. Sonic Blast, Sonic the Hedgehog, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Machine. Quite a few Game Gear games on there.
That's cool.
I'm a retro person, but I don't openly advertise it too much.
Oh yeah, dude, retro rules, man.
I often have collected Sega Genesis games through compilations like Sonic Mega Collection Plus, Sonic Mega Collection, Sonic Gems, the
Hmm.
Sega Mega Drive Genesis Collection Pack on Steam, Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection, things like that, and then all of that. I've collected almost all the Sonic games through the compilation packs.
Oh yeah, I think I had one of those when I was younger. I can't remember which one.
The reason
Oh, it was,
why I
it was
Alright,
on
wanted to,
PS2.
oh, the reason why I
Oh, go
wanted to
ahead.
I'm
join
back. I was
Emily.
having a problem with my connection right here. Mm.
Oh, okay.
The reason why I wanted to join Kimmy's stream is to chat about retro gaming and things like that on that note. But I also want to point out to Kimmy if she owns a Sonic Adventure DX on GameCube, there's also Game Gear games hidden in the DX version for the GameCube only.
Hmm.
No, I don't own that. Like I said, I'm only right now. I have the. I'm on console only
Well,
right
actually,
now.
Sonic
So
Adventure DX came out on the GameCube on console.
yeah, I don't have a GameCube, so
Darn.
I don't have a. It's okay. Like I said, like in the future, I really want to go for PC because in PC they have a lot of games that is retro that I can download and I can play, and that's why. All right now, I'll do for now. What I have is Xbox One, but Xbox One does have a collection of Neo Geo games, and so I'll just do for now. But in the
If
future, like I said,
Kimmy
I. Mhm.
if Kimmy likes retro, she should check out GOG.com, GOG.com. They offer retro games there too for PC.
Yeah,
Definitely for sure.
yeah. If you're wanting to
Definitely.
stream retro games, like emulators are like the way to go. So
I've dealt with that emulators as well, but I often own MS DOS games that are on my GOG account that are MS DOS powered, and they often use a DOSBox emulator to run them on modern machines. But I've actually made some videos about some games like the Sega Dreamcast. I made an hour-long video on my own channel about retro throwback to old games that people might remember from when they were growing up, but some games that I don't recognize due to because I'm born in the 90s, but I'm born in 1992, so there's some games before my recognize. There's some games after my time I do recognize.
ah, yeah.
To be
I'm born in
fair,
the 80s.
well, lucky you, Kimmy. Lucky you and everyone else on this planet that's born in the 80s and 70s that know about games from back then that I wouldn't even know. Lucky you.
I will.
I would say, I would say, as like, I can't really say I was lucky, but my dad was very strict because my dad didn't want me to have video games, and so the only way I can get video games was through my cousin. So
Yeah,
I was introduced because of my cousin.
yeah. My mom didn't
Well,
want me playing video games when I was a kid. That's
my
like at
mom
least until I
didn't
got a
really care
Dreamcast.
about me doing it. I got a Game Boy Color in 1998, the teal green color that my mom didn't really care about me playing it. I just got it for my Christmas gift with Pokemon Red. That was me
Same
back
thing
then.
happens to me. That same thing happens to me. My I was shocked that I received a Game Boy. It was a Game Boy Pocket actually that I received. It was a Game Boy Pocket,
Mine was the color
and the
version of
game
that.
Oh, did you have Kimmy? Did you have that the green one? Because I remember I had a pocket, but it was a green one.
mine was yellow. They
Was it
gave me
yellow?
yellow.
Okay, yeah, okay. Because there was a
Yeah,
green
Well,
it
one,
was really.
is yellow, and then I think there was a red one too, wasn't there?
isn't the Pocket one a AAA powered one, a AAA battery edition?
Yeah, I think so. It's just
Yeah,
basically
it
a smaller
is.
smaller Game Boy, original Game Boy, but smaller.
Yeah, versus the
There is
big
a Game
fat Game Boy.
Boy.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Game Boy Light that is also one that's Japan only, called the Game Boy Light with the
Game Boy
backlit
Light.
in it.
Hey, let me look that up real quick.
Yes,
That's interesting.
because some YouTubers have done videos on the Game Boy Light. It has a monochrome like oval, like a monochrome frosted backlight that lights up the LCD portion of it with the light option. We can turn the light on or off. we turn the system on without light or turn the light on. It is somewhat similar to the Game Boy Advance SP that I used to have back in like 2003, but the Game Boy
Oh,
Light's a Japan only exclusive.
wow! This thing runs for
I
like
didn't know that.
$600. My God, man.
That is a rare handheld of the Game Boy, so it's going to set you back that amount of money.
Wow.
That's insane. Yeah, I'm looking at it on eBay right now. That's Jesus, man.
I remember this Game Boy that my cousin had. It was a big fat Game Boy. It was like huge. It was
That was the
he had it
AA
in
battery one, the 4 AA battery, 3 or 4 AA battery powered model. I've seen that
and they don't
one.
last. They don't last
Hmm.
because it suck up all the batteries because they got to run 4 batteries. I remember the original Game Boy, and it's really hard. You got to be close to the light just to look. You can't play in the dark. And
Well,
plus,
to
I
interrupt
remember
there,
the
Kimmy, I have had a Game Boy game called Super Mario: The Six Golden Coins on the Virtual Console on the Nintendo 3DS.
oh, nice.
I've had a few Virtual Console games on the Nintendo 3DS that are Game Boy themed with the Game Boy Monochrome theme, and I could play them like Super Mario: The Six Golden Coins. I had one called Donkey Kong, with the one where Mario goes through so many levels to save the lady. I've had another one called Toki Tori, which was a virtual console game for the DS. I remember Toki Tori, a Game Boy Color version, or one of the Wario Lands for the Game Boy. I remember having it on virtual console.
Hey, B Dub, it said, "What's good, love? Y'all need to share this stream ASAP." What's up? How you doing, B Dub? How you doing? I haven't seen you in a long time. No see. What's going on? Who's doing that? I like the panda.
Yeah, something going on with him over there. I don't know.
I just hear him be like giggity giggity.
I think he's cooking or something.
I mean, to interrupt, I've just gotta, make sure I say hi to everybody in the chat. Everybody comes in. But yeah, I mean, I used to have those Game Boys that I used to have, not used to have, well, my cousin used to have. So it was a good time. But the bad thing about it is just that the battery is like drained away. One of those old Game Boys. But it was fun. But like I said, my first thing was I ever have as my own was a Game Boy Pocket that I was allowed to have. My dad was very strict because he doesn't want me have because my cousin has Sega Genesis and Nintendo Super Nintendo, and he's lucky because he's spoiled. And I remember, and I go to his house to play it to use it. Oh, here's for support. I appreciate it, B Dub. I appreciate it, B-Dub.
By the way, Kimmy, what do you think about digital gaming, like games going digital? Would you stick with the physical copies?
I'd rather stick with the physical.
Home of the big booty burger. Oh fuck.
Lucky. Well, lucky you, Kimmy. I'm the one that kind of gets the bad lucky hand where I get stuck with sometimes a digital copy and can never get the physical one.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's some games that I like, but I'm obligated to get digital, and I just want to get a physical copy.
Well, half the games on my consoles are digital only, meaning they were never physically released. For example, there's a game called excuse my language, Kimmy, but this one's called Hell Yeah, The Wrath of the Dead Rabbit, made by Sega, of all things, and another company. It's a game for PC, PS3, and console, or Xbox, that's a rabbit. You play as a dead rabbit named Ash. It's a Sega game. Yes, it's on Steam and console, including Xbox 360. I don't know if it's on other consoles, but I know I own the game called Hell Yeah, Wrath of the Dead Rabbit, and it's like a 2D platformer game, but it's a bloody, violent one. So it would frighten young children.
That sounds
Ooh,
pretty.
actually, you know what? Xbox One is backward compatible. I could play one of those Xbox 360 games.
You could try to
So
find if Hell Yeah, the Wrath of the. Well, I don't think Hell Yeah, Wrath of the Dead Rabbit is backwards compatible with the Xbox One because I've seen it on the Xbox Digital Store, but it does not have the Xbox One tag underneath it, so it's not compatible.
I would try. I just had to go to the store and type it in
Yeah,
and see
try
if I
to
could
see if
find
you can
everything.
find it because it. I know it's for 360 as well, but I don't know if it I mean, it could be, or it just depends. You got to look for it.
Yeah, because officially they said that Xbox One could play any 360 games
Not
backwards
all of them.
compatible.
Only 500 of them can be played.
Mm.
I have to
I'm
crush your
gonna see it
expectation,
in the
Kimmy.
within there.
I have to crush your expectation here, but Microsoft said only 500 of them, not a whole library.
I thought they were like adding more to the library.
I think they have. I don't know because I don't own an Xbox One, but I've owned an Xbox 360 that can play nearly 400 Xbox classic games. But out of the 1,000 Xbox originals, it won't play the rest of the 1,000. It can only play up to 461 games that are Xbox originals.
Oh, okay.
The reason it's because the Xbox 360 was a power PC console. Due to the fact that it's a power architecture based console, it won't run all the original Xbox games as expected. I have a game called The Herb Sims in the City that will crash on the console on a loading screen. And I have a game called
Yeah, I think like the only way they would actually be able to do full full compatibility was like if they had the actual architecture in the console.
Yes, it's a power PC based console like the PS3 and the Wii and GameCube are. So the 360 is emulating the Xbox titles virtually, like a software type. That's why it's not running as intended.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Because I know like with the PS2, like they actually had a PS1 architecture built in the PS2, so that's why they were able to. It was full backwards compatible.
Unfortunately, to crush your expectations, Galactic Panda and others, I've experienced some problems playing the older titles on 360 and PS3 for the PS1. Example, the Herb Sims in the City game I own, that game crashed on the loading screen once or twice, and Mercenaries for the original Xbox is playable on the 360, but a certain spot the game will crash on a certain China campaign preventing player progress. For Blinks the Time Sweeper, the game I've got, it runs in 360, but it runs at a slower frame rate. For the PS3, half of my PS1 titles run at a slower speed, or the audio slows down slightly here and there.
Oh no! Well, I was actually talking about the PS2, but I mean, that's good information.
Yeah, hold on for a second. I'll be right back.
All right. The information I wanted to share with other gamers is try that's fine. But be forewarned, I know about that I've experienced playing PS1 games on PS3, but I have a PS3 that can only do PS1 games only. I have a 360 that can play Xbox Originals, yes, but some of those Xbox Original titles will crash or have problems with graphical glitches or could cause hangs.
Oh, okay.
The reason being, it's been reported by Microsoft during the 360 era, and Wikipedia has a very good article on Xbox original backwards compatibility on 360, and some of the games in the list of games compatible have technical issues noted by the Wikipedia editors.
Really?
Yes, there's a ton of 461 games you can play on 360 with the Xbox originals. Yes, you can do that digitally or physically, or either one. But bear in mind that some of the games can hang, meaning they can lock up on you at a certain part of the game, or the loading screen, the game could crash, or you could experience graphical flickers or texture issues that occur graphically. And on that note, one of the Halo games causes a boot back into the game, or boot back the console back to normal or something, which requires exiting to the Microsoft dashboard of the console and restarting the game. One has a problem with the VGA output on the 360 where it's too narrow on a certain setting. Another one has an audio sync problem or a audio cutout issue. It's like the emulation of the 360 emulating or actually the 360 emulating Xbox classic games is quite faulty across the whole board because of what it's using.
Okay, all right.
You ever played Sonic Heroes?
Yeah, I used to play that with my brother when
I have that game on physical for the original Xbox. That game is compatible on 360, but the warning is the text will appear quite distorted. It appears quite contorted, with the text slightly bent and twisted. It looks like the text was drawn by a 3-year-old, then professionally made on screen for the 360.
Yeah, it's hard to do backwards compatibility, man. Like perfectly, at least.
I've made videos on my YouTube channel about the 360 being backwards compatible in Blast to the Past. I made a Blast to the Past special about that. I remember getting a 360 when it first came out, but at the time I had 2 Xbox original titles that were not compatible with the system yet. Well, they were, but I didn't have the update for it in order to play the original titles. Only 2 of them called Namco Museum, the 50th Anniversary and Mega Man Collection, the Mega Man Anniversary Collection for the original Xbox at the time. I had to get an original Xbox to play those 2 games I owned then when the 360 was launched, because it wouldn't actually recognize those games until you connect it to Xbox Live to pull down an update to turn that feature on. But so by the time I got another 360 from a family member that now does that after connected to the internet, but back then I didn't have Xbox Live or a way of getting the game updates to work. So the only game that worked was Halo 2 that worked on the 360 right from the start. No update needed.
That's interesting.
Yes. How I know it's because Halo 2 is made by Microsoft, so they immediately got Halo 2 working without having to update the console. But the console needed other updates for titles that are not made by Microsoft.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm sure, I'm sure they could if they would. I mean, they would if they could, but there's a lot of games that you gotta.
Yeah, there's a lot of them that they would have wasted their butts on trying to get to work. So that's why they released an update that enables only 461 games out of 1,000. But Japan had an embarrassing number of games backwards compatible on the Xbox 360 in Japan at the time, which was a lot lower than the US version. I think Europe also had 12. I think Japan or Europe had 12 games at the time that are supported on the Xbox 360 for backwards compatible original games from the original Xbox. Only 12 or 30 games. But the Xbox One has over 33 games for the Xbox original, only 33 out of the 461 compared to the 360.
Really?
Yes, because I read on Wikipedia that the Xbox One can support 33 Xbox original titles, but the 360 can go to 461. That number is a lot higher than the Xbox One.
I didn't know that.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, if you wanted an Xbox 360 to play all the 461 Xbox original titles, just get a 360 for the rest of the Xbox titles that didn't make it to Xbox One. And then for some of the Xbox 360 titles that didn't make it to Xbox One for backwards compatibility, just stick with the 360. Then stick with the original Xbox for the original Xbox titles that are not playable on the 360 period.
Yeah,
I'm back.
Welcome back, Kimmy.
Yeah, I'm back.
I was just sharing.
Go ahead.
I was sharing knowledge on backwards compatibility, what I've learned so far back in 2006 with the 360 at the time compared to now. I was actually sharing my knowledge I experienced with it. I learned what backwards compatibility was using the Game Boy Advance one early in 2000 when I had a frosted Arctic color Game Boy Advance that supported Game Boy original games and Game Boy Advance then at the time. So I learned how backwards compatibility worked through that method.
Hey, City, thank you for sharing my stream. I appreciate it. Hi, City, how you doing?
What's up?
Yes, what's up? I'm a gamer like everyone else here, including Kimmy, Goblin, Silent JMR, Galactic Panda, Brian Trusty, and others who play video games. So yeah.
Yeah, you seem to know your
Yeah,
stuff, man.
we all.
I have. I've learned it over the years before the dawn of me having access to Wikipedia, YouTube, and all that. I've learned it on my own what does work and what didn't work. I had a GameCube, a Mercury Metal Color GameCube, like a silver metal color edition. The only
Mhm.
games were Animal Crossing, Super Mario Sunshine, Mario Power Tennis for me, but I didn't like the GameCube so well. Why? Just because I was limited to playing the games only. I couldn't do anything other than game on it. I mean, it had Game Boy Player, but I didn't know what it was.
Mm.
I didn't know what it was then at the time. I knew what GameCube memory cards were, but the problem was is that the GameCube memory card that came with Animal Crossing was memory card block 59. Nintendo put out a warning that GameCube memory card block 59 had some technical problems with some games that could cause issues.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like I remember, like
Yes.
I had problems with my GameCube memory card.
Well, the Block 59 model was the faulty model that came with Animal Crossing. I got the Animal Crossing game new in the time when GameCube was still supported, and it came with that Block 59 one.
Hmm.
I ended up getting it brand new. I got Super Mario Sunshine brand new at the time, and I loved the game. But the game, I beat it, but I glitched the game out at one point and made Mario go out of bounds and ended up killing him by accident. Oops. But I just like to explore video games and games in general, but only the games I played, people can ask me and I'll say I played it. But ones that I haven't played, don't ask me because I haven't been able to try them due to because I didn't know about what they were when I was a child then.
Yeah, I think that goes for most
Face up
people.
around.
Hmm?
Face up the round 14 and say, I'm sorry, Kimmy, I can't talk. My hands are full, but I can listen. That's appreciated. Glad you appreciate it.
Hey, what's up, Realm? How you doing, man?
Hi, what's up? My YouTube channel, I've
Well,
made video.
well, Realm, like I said, let me know when you get your Wi-Fi back so when we could play some Paladin, man. So I need my healer in the group. I
By
don't
the
want to be the
way,
healer.
I have a question for all y'all out there. Have y'all ever played a Sega Dreamcast or ever like played any games I haven't tried for it?
Oh, dude, that was like my first console was the Dreamcast.
I tried a Dreamcast, a retail version, and Toys R Us that shut down in my area, a Toys R Us store that shut down across the whole
I
U.S.
remember.
So I do remember a Dreamcast from early 1999,
Yep.
but I never really owned one. I've actually gotten a used one from a family member, from a person I knew, rather, but I never really owned one new in the box when it was available in early 2000.
Yeah, I remember I got it like when it first came out, and it was amazing, man.
I
miss
never
that.
really tried. The only Dreamcast games I played were Sonic Adventure or Sonic Adventure for the Dreamcast. I tried out a golf game, a casino game, a racing game called Spirit of Speed 1937, an American game. But the fact about the Dreamcast is did y'all know that some American games have a multi-language warning embedded in them?
Yeah, they're like, but
No,
that's
I
what makes
didn't.
them like region locked, right?
No, incorrect. The
No.
multi-language warning just tells you not to put it in a CD player. Some American
okay.
copies of the games have that. I've demonstrated on my channel that 1 to 2 games I remember have a multi-language one that says, "This is a Dreamcast disc. It is for use only on the Dreamcast unit. Playing this disc in a hi-fi or other audio equipment can cause serious damage to its speakers. Please stop this disc now." It's an English language warning in Europe, but it's repeated in German, Italian, French, and Spanish. But it's a multi-language warning. It's available on some American game discs of the Dreamcast and only available on the European copies.
Oh, okay.
That's a did you know fact that some American copies of Dreamcast games have that multi-language warning because the games are released in other regions like Europe, for instance,
Yeah.
which is why that warning was put in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought you were talking about something way different.
It's not. It's mainly related to the Dreamcast. What I'm talking about mostly, but The Dreamcast, I liked it, but the annoying problem was that disc format, the way Sega made it, it's so weird. Like it's kind of clunky.
Hmm.
I have a few GD-ROM discs for the Dreamcast, such as a tennis game called Virtua Tennis,
Uh-huh.
a Test Drive 6 game, and a golf game in a web browser disc. But the Test Drive 6 game has a music video by Fear Factory called "In My Car," or actually, or called "Cars" by Gary Newman, a song that is made by Fear Factory, a cover of it.
Oh yeah. I think what was it? There's man, that song's been covered a lot.
Yeah, it's in Test Drive 6 for the Dreamcast, and I think the PlayStation version also has it as a soundtrack. But the Dreamcast version's got a video clip that's 2 or 3 minutes long of the cover version of Cars.
Hmm.
And when I played that music video, I started bobbing my head to it. I started to bop my head at it. It was so cool to nod my head at the song music video, and I loved it. I mean, it's a cool game called Test Drive 6, and I like it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hey, Blue and Crazy, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. I'm
By the
having
way,
problem
oh,
with I'm
I
having
have a
problem with
question for
connection.
you, Mr. Galactic Panda. What games do you play currently?
What am I playing currently? Currently I'm playing I'm playing Dark Souls 3, which just started last night. And then I'm playing a game called Neo. I don't know if you've heard of that one.
I've heard Neo. What do you? Can you elaborate by Neo?
It's basically like a pretty much an action RPG like set in feudal Japan.
I never heard of Neo though.
Yeah, I mean, you should check it out, dude. It's pretty cool. It's for PS4 and PC.
Oh, I don't have a computer PS4 just yet to try that, but if I did get across one, I would go for it. But I have played Namco Museum, which is a Japanese game that's actually it's English, but it's a Japanese. Or it's a game from Japan. It's actually released in Japan as well as America, but
Hmm.
it has Namco games like Pac-Man, Dig Dug Galaxian, Galaga,
Oh yeah,
Ms. Pac-Man.
I had that on the
Ooh,
Dreamcast.
Oh, I have a Namco Museum volumes 1 through 5. I brought in the PSN store. I own all 5 copies of the game digitally.
Oh, that's cool. Nice.
The problem with that is the games for Namco Museum volumes 1 through 5, they sell expensive on third-party websites, like nearly like above $50, which is why I can't get the physical ones too well.
Hmm.
The only copy I own of Namco Museum is Volume 1. I used to own Volume 3 I ordered from Amazon, but the disc was in a bad shape that it was playable to a certain point.
But that's pretty cool, man. Yeah, was it
So I. Hmm.
Oh no, go ahead.
What I was going to say was it was a used copy for Namco Museum Volume 3, but I did buy Volumes 2, 4, and 5 that I was missing in my Namco Museum collection. But I did get Namco Museum arrangements for the Xbox and PS2 when I had my PlayStation 2 at the time. How I knew about Namco Museum was Volume 3 that someone else had a copy of, and I began to borrow it. And so I loved it so much that I got my own copy way after that when I got a PlayStation 3 digital
Hmm.
in the PSN store. But since my PS3 controller is broken, I can no longer play my PS3 anymore. So I'm kind of out of luck.
Hmm. That's cool.
Yes, the system's used. The system used at a store, but however, I can buy another controller. But I never really owned a PS3 at all. I've only owned the PSP when it was like still new in 2006, but it got stolen by somebody else when I was a child, so I couldn't really like know where that system went
oh,
after a long time.
Yeah.
can you guys hear me?
Yep. We
We
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you, Kimmy, but you're having connection
Yeah,
problems, to be honest.
yeah, because I'm over. Like I say, I'm staying over somebody's house until they remodel my apartment. I'll be back next week, so pretty much I'm having difficulty. But I think I'm just going to end this stream because I'm having the connection issues. I'm
Okay.
like,
Yeah, I would rather have Kimmy have her home internet back so she doesn't experience continuous dropouts.
All
yeah,
right.
but it was nice talking to you guys. I will, like I say, by next week, like November 8th. That's what they said, or maybe earlier. I'll be back. They said because at first it said November 5th, and so I was like, okay, but they moved it to November 8th. So let's see what happens. So I'm trying to wait for them to say, hey, you can move back in. They already finished
I
remodeling
would
the
lo-
apartment.
I would love to see Kimmy do a podcast or something involving people who are gamers and bring them on to talk about games and help expand more.
Actually, I do. I do that every Thursday.
Well,
Every Thursday, a podcast.
I would like to be invited as a guest star.
Oh,
Hmm.
sure.
Yeah.
Once I'm set up and finished with all when I move back to my apartment and start streaming and everything. So mine's every podcast every Thursday. It's my time around 7 o'clock
I'm on Eastern time
Eastern
as
Standard.
well.
Yeah, so it's 7 o'clock. That's how we start the podcast.
During that podcast, when you started again, Kimmy, my gaming history will be a lot longer than in this stream.
Uh,
Yes.
yeah.
No, it's an old topic, but we're gonna be talking about a lot of stuff. Gaming. We talk about comics. We talk about movies, about things like that. So everybody gets a chance to talk about whatever topic on their mind.
Due to time,
Who's
due to
snoring? It's
oh
actually
oh
silent day.
due to Kimmy having connection issues, I won't go into full lengthy detail about my gaming history here. But for a podcast, I will then at the time.
All right, then no problem. I'll
All right.
let you guys know when the podcast will start again.
You have to
But right now, I just have to wait.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
glad I found. I'm glad I found Kimmy the doll, Galactic Panda, and Silent JMR through this stream because I wanted to meet with more gamers on YouTube and online to talk more about that and build.
Oh yeah, dude. Definitely, man. Like you see,
Hey,
see
hey,
when
I'm not excited for my birthday less than 2 weeks, which is sad.
What
Why? Why you not
what
excited?
were
You
we
should
gonna
be
say,
excited.
Galactic Panda? We got cut off.
no, I was just gonna say, man. You know your stuff, dude. It's
I
cool.
learned on my own. No one didn't really have to teach me. I taught my own self retro gaming on computers in the early '90s with like Sonic Schoolhouse. If anyone remembers that PC game, that's how I got started with gaming and the Game Boy Color. Then kept going from there.
All right. All right.
All
Well,
right, you guys, I'm going to end this live stream. Thank you guys for coming, and hopefully, I'll let you guys more of the updates, what's going on, if I'm moving on November 8th or not. So, but I can't wait. So, thank you guys. Have a good night, and peace.
all right. Peace out.
And Galactic Panda, hit me up in
And
Discord.
see you
Okay.
later,
Okay.
everyone else out there. Y'all see me in Kimmy's podcast in the future.
All right. Are you gonna be on Discord
All
after
right.
this, or?
Yeah, I'm going to be on Discord after this. I'm going to be on my phone because it's better on my phone than this laptop.
I'll be on Discord too, Kimmy, if you want to ping me there.
I can add you to the group.
Go ahead and do that. I'm in Goblin's Discord anyway, so I'm easy to find.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I'm in Goblin as well. I'll go search for you in Goblin. All right.
All right.
All right. Have a good night.
See ya.
All right.